Hi, my seekers. Thank you for being here. Morgane, the Existential Shifter. I am making this video in honors of Uranus in Taurus. Congratulations. And new moon in Taurus. Mercury in Taurus. Taurus is popular. The planets are like, I want to be in Taurus. I'm Taurus. So, the 15th element. Usually I do the 13th element. Now I'm doing the 15th element. My birthday was on May 3rd. Happy birthday. I tend to, for some reason, to celebrate on May 15th for the past 4 or 5 years. It's been random until like last year I was like, I think I celebrated on the 15th the year before and the year before. I will refer to it as my esoteric 5D birthday. Number 15th is very esoteric, very magus, very energetic. It is vibrating both on the frequency of black magic and white magic, aka willful manifestation versus just being naturally tapped into the universal will type of manifestation. It's like the difference between the magician and the strength card. Never mind. Where am I? Those of you who know me are like, where is she? This is not her room. Well, this is my room for the next few days. I am in the mountains, upstate. Came here today. That's why I'm so late on my video. I planned on posting it earlier because I thought I'll be here earlier. I'll explain what happened. So I'm here to shoot for a commercial for a casino resort. Great. And I got this amazing room. But before I arrived and settled, I was like, yay, look at my room. I went through a tornado. The reason why I'm telling you this, bear with me. If you know my stories, then you know it's leading somewhere. So on my way up here, on our way up here in the production van, so on the one day, first time I ever visit this area, I have never seen or experienced a tornado. But of course, a tornado will come today, on the 15th. Happy birthday, Uranus. Happy birthday, new moon. Happy birthday, Taurus. Tornado. The sky, it felt like the sky are going to fall on our head. It was black. I'm talking pitch black. Stormy. Windy. And even though it didn't reach to the level of an actual tornado lifting us up in the air, it felt like we were driving underneath a tornado for about 2 hours. It was dark and scary, and I admit I was worried. And it felt so symbolic because in my life right now, I feel like I'm going through a tornado. I don't know if you can relate, if it resonates with any of you, but I'm literally feeling like I'm going through a tornado. In my private life, many things are happening right now. I have a lot of big question marks as to what is going to happen next month and all kinds of things. And there's a lot of uncertainty and confusion. And even though I have this faith and knowing that whatever be I can handle, still there's this very strong, sense of an unknown kind of surrounding me, us. And that's how I felt driving through this tornado, like in this dark cloud where I can't see the horizon and I don't know what's right, left, forward, backwards, and like, will I get through this? Will I not? Where's the sun? It's very windy. And soon enough, 2.5 hours, 2.5, 3 hours later of that, the sky clears. We take a turn. And then the resort kind of just unveils. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And everything is fine. If you're feeling like you're going through a tornado, it is always darkest before the dawn. Saturn and Capricorn, yeah. But Uranus now, the new moon, it's your tornado and the dawn and the casino you're driving towards. It's all of the above. It is both scary and serene and exciting. It is everything you went through, all the darkness and the unknown and the fear and the fog and the uncertainty. It's all of that. And then it's you emerging out of it, suddenly, out of the blue. It feels like eternity. It feels like it will never end. But then, all of a sudden, you take a turn, and it's there. The sky is there. The sun is there. The casino is there. And I almost had tears in my eyes. Not because it was really so dramatic, but how everything just kind of connected. And I'm so happy I waited with this video, that I didn't do it earlier at home before I came here. I knew I needed to wait. I knew I needed to let this day sink and have realizations and kind of really tap into it. And that drive here and entering and seeing the casino kind of present itself, and then the hotel, this crazy resort, and then just entering my room. I didn't expect to get this crazy room. I am very grateful. This is beautiful. Like out of the blue, from being in a dark cloud, you're in this royal room being treated like a queen. It's like, where am I? You are in between worlds right now. Between the past and the future. Between the darkest and the dawn. It's right there. You're on the tip, on the verge. So close. If some of you have already peeked out, you're already there. Some of you are still in that cloud. You're still swirling in this tornado. And if you've watched my May Taurus Taroscope, general intuitive reading, I called it the eye of the storm. So symbolic. I'm Taurus, and I a month ago told myself and all Taurians with the reading to be the eye of the storm, to let everything swirl around you and be serene and quiet and know that everything will present itself. And before you know it, today came. So there it is. The dawn is coming. If things seem horrible, even if they are horrible, they're temporary. They are meant for your rebirth. The phoenix in you is coming. Look, Uranus is it's a big deal, and it's not a big deal. It's a big deal because, yeah, once in 84 years in Taurus, and now it has to do with things that are, Gaia, the earth, our livelihood, our home, our sense of security, our sense of self. What is this self of me? So it's a big deal, yeah. It's not a big deal because there's always something happening, right? Life, our dynamic. So I want you to be in tune with it, and I want you to learn about it, and I want you to live in it, but I also want you to breathe. Take it easy. There are people out there who have no clue about astrology, planets, energies. They don't know what's up. They're like, oh, another day. Oh, a tornado. Oh, a casino. Cool. Make the connection, but also let go of the connection, because life is just an endless swirl of connections. And if you cling into all of those ties, you will just find yourself tangled in this web of overthinking and overanalyzing. There's a reason why we don't know everything, why we have this, blockage between our cognitive and between our conscious and the universal everything. So we won't get lost, so we won't drown in all of it, so we can't handle it. Okay? So allow yourself to not know everything and to breathe. Today, the minute I started breathing, I'd be like, it's gonna be over, it's gonna be over, it's gonna be over. I opened my eyes and it was over. I'm in a resort. Great. Okay, everybody? All zodiacs? Yes. Messages from the tarot. Definitely, of course, what you think. I'm just gonna talk. I always do those long introductions. You need the story, and I'm a storyteller, so see? It makes sense. So, new moon. Yes, new beginnings. Uranus and Taurus. Happy 7 New Years. Mercury is also in Taurus. I've said that. You know that. Uranus up your anus. God, I wanted to say that. I really wanted to say that. There, I said it. Look. For some of you, it will be a blessing. For some of you, it will be a curse. But it will actually be neither. It's the way of the spiritual warrior, of the man or woman of knowledge. Nothing is either good or bad, a blessing or a curse. It's all one big experience of this 3D, of this life. We feel joy from everything. Everything brings us a little bit closer to light, to awakening, enlightenment, whatever that means. I'm not big on cliches like that. I think enlightenment can be, living your own dream, doing what you love for a living, having a wonderful, beautiful relationship and a family, and loving your life. I think that's enlightenment. Some will say enlightenment is being a monk in a cave, whatever. Whatever fills you up. So everything brings us closer, a little bit closer to that, from the good and from the bad, from the challenging and from the blessing, from the tornado and from the resort. Both of these things happened in the same day, the yin and the yang, light and the dark, same one day, 1/15 of May. And the thing is, it happens every day. So today it was a little bit bigger. So today it connected to the messages that I wanted to convey, to what I'm feeling, to the astrological forecasts, planetarian aspects. But think about it. It happens to you every day. So take these messages for today, but for every day of your life. So much energy you can take from a tornado. Page of Wands, the Lover's Temperance. True love, path, alchemy, healing. Big words that we master and find and discover and create and do. Not with drama. With lightheartedness. With experience. With adventure. With joy. V'ahita ach sameach. In Hebrew, it's like a mitzvah. It's like it's mandatory to be happy. Lovers, true love, choice, third party. Yeah, okay. Great. Okay, so we got the dictionary. Great. Fun. Let's talk about the Lovers. Let's talk about the card, the Lovers. What is soulmates? What are twin flames? Karmic relationships. You know, there's a lot of things out there, right? Definitions. So, true love is our true self. You are love. You are God. To tap into true love, twin flame, soulmate, you need to tap into your true self. What is your true self? Your name, your religion, your birthplace, your job, your partner. What is your true self? None of the above. Not the characteristics that you have attained throughout your life, because we attain our character, we build our character through our experience, through our, our parents, our friends, our culture. We take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Here, I am what I am. Bullshit. You are not what you are. That's what Uranus is coming and breaking, that sense of self. Who am I? What am I? You just are. You exist. Moment to moment. The only thing that is real is the present, right? The future, the brain is either in the future or in the past. It either plans ahead and sees the future, envisions the future, or it remembers the past. That's the brain. The essence of it doesn't really exist in reality. What exists is the spark in the heart. That spark of electricity, of light, it beams, and creates the heartbeat that moves the blood flow. That gives life to all the organs. Now, we can explain that there's this spark of life in the heart. We don't know where it comes from. Okay, so we know the blood flow comes from the beat of the heart. The beat of the heart comes with that because of that electrical little light that gives a spark and makes the heart beat. Can't explain where it comes from. So many things, science, by the way, can explain the mechanism, but not why or where it's from. So this is our life. This is our existence. That little spark of light that just beams. And this is who you are. It's not even your emotions. It's not your thoughts. It's not your body. It's that little spark. That's the only thing that is actually real about your existence. Everything else is what we explain to be atoms and molecules. No different from this table, from this bed, from this picture, from this necklace. And that spark of light, I think that's the piece of the puzzle that we call God. We are all little pieces of puzzle, godly, part of this big, vast godliness. And we are covered with clothes. The clothes being our organs, our emotions, our thoughts, our body, our character. That's the clothes that we wear in this 3D experience. But the soul is there. It's the spark. And to find your true love, your other spark, that's the place you need to tap into, not all the other bullshit. Let Uranus break your ass. Let Uranus up your anus. Seriously. Let it all shatter. Your idealism, your ideologies, your values, rights, wrongs, do's, don'ts, yays, nays, your dreams, your fears. What do you want to do right now? What will make you feel alive? Once you tap into that very childlike essence, very pure essence. I'm not talking being an irresponsible, selfish prick. If you don't know the difference, you don't belong on this channel. Seriously, excuse me. No, you know what? I didn't say it. I'm sorry. Of course you belong here. That's how you learn. But I will try to break through the mechanism of self that can be not non-fuck giving, okay? And I will try to give a fuck. So here I am trying to explain what I don't feel like explaining, but I will explain. The difference between being childlike innocent versus being selfish. Okay. Being a selfish asshole comes from the ego. It is derived from the ego. It hurts others. You satisfy yourself on the expense of another. That's being a selfish asshole. Having a childlike essence is having this endless faith in life. That the possible and the impossible are not yours to define. Sadhguru said, the impossible is none of your business. It's nature's business. Don't tell nature what's possible, what's impossible. Just be. Just do. Not knowing the difference between possible and impossible. Having the spark of truth and then presenting yourself from that place to the world. Whether it be by actions, by communications, by thought. Once you get there, and your other half gets there, that's when you are on your true path. That's when they are on their true path. And if you share the same path, then you find yourself both to be on that path, and there you meet. Your body needs to be buried in stone in order to really tap into the real spark of light inside your heart. And that's when you can unite. Now, you don't really have to die. I'm talking symbolically. The death of your BS. And that's what Uranus is going to do for you. If it makes you move, then it's so you'll find this. If it makes you quit, it's so you'll find this. If it makes you break up, it's so you'll find this. Be like, yay! I'm gonna drive through this tornado. Yeah, because I know what's coming after. Even though I can't see it. God, I want to see it. But even though I can't see it, it's the blind faith. Many people talk about temperance as healing, as balance. It is alchemy through blind faith, where the possible and the impossible are none of your business. They are nature's business. You just have to walk through it and have fun. Just do. Let nature run its course and take care of the mechanics, of the technicals. Don't be like, I want something to happen this and that way and that way. Don't define, don't bind the dream into a mechanical matrix. Don't define how you think it should happen. Just be like, this is what I want to happen, and then start doing stuff. The universe will just, if you are in tune with your spark. The way to go about it is finding balance between all your elements. That's the alchemy. Water, earth, fire, air. Look at your chart, at your map. Do you have 7 earth, 5 water, no fire, no air? Okay, you need to put focus on your passions and on your thought mechanism to find the balance. See what you have more or less in your map, elements-wise. Just in your own life, just like, okay, I'm mostly thought-oriented, I'm mostly heart-oriented, I'm mostly practicality-oriented, etc. And think what it is that you need to balance, to bring more into your life, to release a little bit from your life. So your spark will be like, yeah, now I can be. Okay. Messages for all the zodiac, for the shift, for Uranus and Taurus, for new moon in Taurus, for 15th of May and what is to come. Few days, few weeks, few months, few years, whatever. What is the message the zodiacs, my seekers, need to hear? Let's start with Taurus season. Message for Taurus. I will do one card for each zodiac sign. Then I'll have all the 12 cards in front of me, and then I'll see the story that comes up, if it comes up. By the way, I'm going to start really soon, like in the next couple of days, to film the Taroscopes, the general intuitive readings for all the zodiacs. Because I'm in a beautiful place and I want to take advantage of the scenario. I don't know if I'll shoot in my room or in other places. We'll see how the days go, because I'm actually here for work. I'm shooting. So whenever I'll have like spare time, I'll see how much I can do. But a few of them for sure. The extended are already on my Vimeo for May. The general Taroscopes are already here on YouTube for May. Mid-May doesn't mean the month is over. Yes, it's exciting to see the energies of next month, which I will post in the next few days. But I also encourage you to go back and watch your May readings, because this is the peak of the energy of this month. It's the middle of the month and the shift is happening. So watch them, see how it resonates with the past 2 or 3 weeks, what you can take from it for now. Always advise to look from before the month start or right in the beginning, and then to go back to it either in the mid-month or towards the end. Watch both. Watch May and June once I post June. So for now, until I post June, you can Sun, Moon, Rising, whichever speaks to you. I like to watch my Venus. Tarot Masterclass. Those of you who don't know, I teach tarot. Every week on Sunday, I post a new class. I already have 4 classes posted, so the intros are here on my YouTube, and then you can go to the link for my Vimeo on demand channel, where you have the BUNKAI Tarot Masterclass. The BUNKAI is more the in-depth, like really going into the hidden truth, the secret applications, what's beyond the dictionary interpretation of each card. There's a lot of interesting work going on there. Greek mythology, Babylon numerology, and all that jazz. All right, so just so you know, links are below. All right, let's get to it. Messages for all my beautiful, wonderful seekers. Let's start with Taurus, my Taurian seekers. Message for the shift. Main message for Taurus. The Tower. Everything I said about breaking your mechanism to allow that be. Okay? If it means a 3D sort of collapsing, let it be. Listen to the lightning. Time to reborn. For that, the old needs to crumble. This can also be exactly what I said, you know, how we think, how we think, how we interpret, how we analyze. For example, for myself, I'm sorry, my hair, I'm trying to, okay, is that, all right, okay. Example, myself, I thought I was going to die. I was like, we're going to die. No. But like I was scared from the tornado, and before I left, I had this weird feeling like, what is going to happen? I have a weird feeling about this drive. I had no idea that the storm is coming. Like I didn't see the weather forecast, so I only found out about it when I entered the van and we started driving. And somebody said it, and then it started. But I had this fear in me. And instead of thinking it's going to be fine, instead of knowing that it will just be temporary and then, you know, the dawn will come. Disclosure. And I'm supposed to already know that because I've experienced that in my life many, many times, right? The death of something and the rebirth. The ending of something and then the discovery of how fortunate I was because something so much better came along. But I always feel that change is coming, that something is happening, and I always just focus on the fear and on the pain that I might endure. So maybe this is a message for me as a Taurus, and maybe for some of you Taurians that are watching, Sun, Moon, Rising, whoever this resonates with, to not hold on to the narrative that you normally have of this is how it's going to happen, or this is what I'm worried about, or this is the mechanism. Let go of that. Try to shift your way of thinking. Try to have a different narrative, a different mechanism. Build a new matrix where, oh, it's going to be easy and I'm going to drive right through it and then the sky will come up. Not just knowing it cognitively, because of course I knew it cognitively, but that didn't matter. My subconscious and my heart were to have it really sink. Okay, Uranus is going to help with that. Today was an important lesson for me, a very positive one. Okay, all right. Gemini. Ooh, that was fast. Love, relationship, romance. Go for it. Have fun. Balance in your relationship. Because it's Gemini, I'm going to take it to also balancing yourself between your yin and yang, between your different forces, between your different characteristics. You're complex. You are beautiful. But find the communication between the personalities. Find the harmony. Find the way to express both of your aspects, all of your aspects in you, in the same time, in harmony. So if I'm just giving a very superficial example, if you can be extremely patient, to a fault almost, and then in a different situation you'll be extremely impatient and agitated, your lesson, your challenge is to be more balanced, knowing when to press on the gas and knowing when to press on the brakes, being somewhere in the middle. So find your own extremities, where you are on, what is the scale that you are on two extremities of, and try to kind of drift yourself towards the middle. Okay, Gemini? But this also can be a new relationship, a love affair, taking it to the next level, enjoying with your partner or with your very good friend. This is learning cooperation. This is also, Two of Cups can be pursuing something, like making this happen and not waiting, not having a passive energy, but more of an active energy to create this. Cancer. My Cancer seekers, messages. Wow, Cancer, you want to talk, huh? We'll talk in your general reading. Now it's one card for each zodiac. Look at the cards of your sun, moon, and rising and tell the story of the three of them. Or if you connect also to another aspect and also of that. So we had Taurus, the Tower. We had Gemini, Two of Cups. Now Cancer. Message for Cancer. Cancer seekers. For the shift. Nine of Wands. Hold on. It's almost over. Just one more hurdle. It's right around the corner. You're in the eye of the storm right now. Watch Taurus. Taurus for me. But it's just about to end. You need to keep going. You need to endure a little longer. You have the strength. You're feeling worried. You're feeling threatened. You're not sure how it's going to affect you. You have the strength. You have the stamina. It's the last challenge. It's the last hurdle. Okay? Some of you may have missed an opportunity. The Wands come before the Nine of Wands, and then if we miss that positive opportunity, then we're at the Nine of Wands, where we're holding on, not sure if this will return, not return, what did we do, was it the right thing or not. Let go of what you can't control anymore, bygones be bygones. But if you're holding on through something that you need to endure, then know that it's just a little bit longer. Okay, Cancer? Fighting the good battle. Leo. Message for Leos. And the Leo seekers. You guys don't want to hold it in, huh, Leo? You don't want to talk. Well, the cards are going to talk for you. Messages for Leos. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Slow but steady movement. Your element of earth, of stability, of inner knowing, of security, exists and attained and safe in your life. Take it slow, step by step. You're getting there. Challenge. Knight of Pentacles tends to sometimes move too slow. There needs to be a movement. Okay? Opportunities. All court cards represent opportunities that need to be taken. So you can take an opportunity and be slow and calculated with it, but don't do what some of Nine of Wands have done, which is miss out on an opportunity. Okay? After that, I will see the story that kind of falls in front of me. That was Leo. Virgo. Message for Virgos. My Virgo seekers watching. Oh, too many cards. One card. This one wanted to come out. Five of Pentacles, right under the Tower. The Taurus Tower. Don't worry. This is spiritual messages, remember? This is not a forecast for what's going to be. Feeling like you are losing your sense of self, who and what you are. Feeling like the way you've defined yourself, the way you've defined your life, what you thought was your home, or should I say your structure, your culture, your set of beliefs, you're feeling out of it. Left out. Maybe you're left out by someone else. Maybe you're feeling left out by your own sense of self that you are no longer feeling connected with. It's okay. This is your opportunity to discover something new in you. A new you that serves you better for the next 7 years. Maybe the old you wasn't serving you, so it had to break down. No need to look back. Message for Libra for the shift. Messages from our beautiful Libras. Libra. Great, the Magician. Libras, you are now mastering all your knowledge, all your elements in you, and now you know what to do with it. Now you're going to know what to do with your powers, with your knowledge, with your experience. The Magician, though, is a major arcana. It calls for action. It tells you, don't overthink. Don't wait. Go. This is the time. You are protected. You are guided. You have everything you need. Tell the universe what it is that you want. Express it clearly. Don't have guilt. Right? Sometimes we feel guilty about succeeding. Sometimes we feel guilty about achieving what we want. Do we deserve it? Maybe are we arrogant? The guilt is holding you back. Ask and you shall receive. That's your spiritual lesson. Yetzirat yesh me'ayin, creating something out of nothing. Remember, it's none of your business what is possible or impossible. It's nature's business. Just tap into the everything can be or cannot be, doesn't matter. Just work out the will. Scorpio. Message for my dear Scorpios. Oh. 8 of Wands, beautiful, and right underneath the 9 of Wands. Okay. Don't miss out on the opportunity. It's coming at you. Take it. Either movement or project, travel, or passionate new relationship, an offer that will help you shift your paradigma. The 8 can be the eternity, the loop, but the 8 of Wands is what breaks through that loop. Okay? It's the fire that we need to catch while it's burning. There's nothing you can't do right now, especially next to the Magician. Your messages were sent, and now it's coming. Hold on. Sagittarius. Messages for my Sagittarius seekers. I literally have to wake up in like 3.5 hours. Not all is fun and games. Work hard, play hard, but work hard. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. 3 cards fell for Sagittarius. I'm gonna, if it speaks to any of you, 6 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, but I'm gonna bring them back. I'm gonna ask for 1 card. 1 card for my Sagittarius. 3 of Cups. Okay. 3 of Cups have a very, very deep spiritual message. I know many people take it as either over drinking or only partying or third-party situations, yada, yada. Okay, dictionary, great. Spiritual, energetic meaning. It's a very powerful card of manifestation through faith and joy. Celebrating your success, celebrating your wealth, celebrating your faith with communication, with actions, with lightheartedness, and thus inviting more of it. Telling the universe that you have room for the good, for the benevolent. Being like, hey universe, I'm listening, I'm accepting, thank you for your gift, thank you, thank you, thank you. Being grateful for what you're receiving, especially next to the 8 of Wands. If there's an opportunity that comes, taking it, being grateful for it, being happy with it, not feeling ashamed, knowing that you're worthy. Have fun. Make it happen. Believe that you deserve it. And don't have doubts. Because the next card is 4 of Cups. And that's a card of doubts in love. Don't have doubts. Have faith. Capricorns. Capricorns. Messages for the shift for Uranus and Taurus. For my Cappies. Ooh, 8 of Swords. Look at this row. earth signs. Eight of Swords. And the cow, the Gaia, Great Mother, is behind him. His eyes are closed. His hands are tied. Swords surround him. Is it really though? Or maybe he can break free from those ties at any second. Maybe he is choosing to stay imprisoned to his thoughts, to his fears, to his doubts, to his habits. The prison is in your mind. Set yourself free. Burn down the power that doesn't serve you anymore. Escape the ruins of something that you're not happy in anyway. Create your will. Aquarius. Eight of Swords is the opposite of Eight of Wands. This is being stuck in the loop. This is being freed of the loop. Being stuck in the loop will lead you to Five of Pentacles. Being freed and breaking through the loop will bring you to Three of Cups, to the Magician, to the Two of Cups. Great. What do you choose? Aquarius, my Aquarian seekers. Oh. Something flipped. I'm sure I saw something flip. Did I imagine? Oh, nope. I imagined. Okay. Let's keep mixing. Aquarius. Message for Aquarius. Uranus shifting into Taurus. Mars is entering on the 16th, tomorrow or today for some of you, to Aquarius. Oh. Okay. Four of Wands, great card. This is victory. This is achievement. This is balance. This is partnership. This is celebration. This is weddings. This is ceremonies. This is graduation. This is a partnership that comes to the next level. This is 1111. This is twin flame, soulmate. Balance, communication. It's being on a journey to fulfill your true essence, your destiny. And you're at a place now where you're feeling victorious, or you're about to tap into that feeling. Still a journey ahead. This is a very good place in time, Aquarius. Some of you are in beautiful relationships. There are Capricorns and Aquarians that are being stuck in a relationship that they want to free themselves from, but they're scared of being outside of the home. They don't want to, maybe some of you don't want to break up with someone because you're scared you won't have a place to stay. You can do it. You can move somewhere that will make you happy, perhaps a new relationship. But some of you are not connected to this. Some of you are just making your love work and moving in together and all that jazz. Pisces. Oh, a lot of wands. Six of Wands, victory. You knew where you stood, then you went on another added part of the journey, a more combative one, on the Five of Wands, and you won that as well. Now people are cheering for you. You are leading. You are accurate. You are victorious. You've went through challenges or struggles or battles, and you came on top, or you are meant to come on top. This is the message. Six of Wands comes with a challenge of being careful from being arrogant, of achieving what you wanted and then feeling like you don't have to work for it anymore. This can be relevant for example, for in relationships, if you are with someone and now you're taking them for granted, or you're feeling like you don't need to invest as much as you did, or if you get a promotion at work and now you're no longer the employee that they promoted because now you're like, oh, I'm there already, so now I don't need to work so hard. So no, this says keep bringing new ideas, keep increasing the fun and the energy and bringing new things to where it is that you're working at or to the relationship that you're at. Keep being innovative. Keep seeing eye to eye with people. Last but not least, Aries. Beautiful Aries seeker. Messages for Aries. Oh, okay. One card that wanted to flip out. It won't necessarily address. Great card to finish with. It makes sense that it started with the Tower and ends with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the thing that comes and breaks through everything that doesn't work out anymore. The truth will set you free. The universe is like, you can't lie anymore. You can't hide anymore. This is burning inside of you. Let it out. Say it, express it, do it. We are backing you up. This journey is accurate for you. So let's take the elements. Earth zodiacs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Air zodiacs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Water zodiacs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Fire zodiacs. I have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay. So Earth, air, water, fire. The earth underneath our ground is shaking. The Tower, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Yeah, we're feeling unstable. We're feeling like we don't know where we belong, who we are anymore. The things that we thought we need to feel belonged at are no longer making us happy. We're feeling imprisoned rather than safe, breaking down the walls of the prison, leaving not even knowing where, just as long as we're leaving, whatever it is. The air signs, the way we think, we know where we want to go. We know who we want to do it with. And we can do it together because we're seeing eye to eye. Water element of our lives, like the emotion, a lot of passion, a lot of movement, a lot of success, a lot of acknowledgement. We know how we feel. Our emotions and our passions, our water and our fire are really communicating well together. And then the fire aspect of us, of action, we have a plan. We are making it work, slowly but surely. We have faith. We do it with a smile, with joy. So this is where it's all leading us. The ground might be shaking underneath our feet. But our thought process is very balanced and very focused. And very heart-oriented. What do I want? How do I make it happen? Okay. I realize that I want to follow my heart. Hey, universe, help me. Show me the way. Who am I going with? Where am I going to? The heart is like, yay, they're listening to me. Is it real? Am I going to get hurt? No, things are really moving well. I'm feeling really, really great. Finally, in the action and the manifesting, I have air, water, earth, underneath the fire element. So I have all the elements here. The fire elements, all the fire zodiacs, because remember, we're talking here about Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So these cards represent the fire elements in our lives and all the zodiacs and how we respond to Uranus in the shift. So all this fire element is holding the air, is holding the water, is holding the earth. Normally it's the other way, but just for the narrative. And that's the alchemy that we spoke about in the beginning with the Temperance card, the Lover's card. We are not taking any more prisoners anymore. Not holding ourselves back to anything. We're not afraid to lose everything. We're not afraid of destroying, of rebuilding. We have no shame in victory. Not apologizing for what and how we want it. Just say it. We're moving towards it. I'm definitely getting there. So, some of you will take longer. Some of you are already there. But that's the narrative. That's the story of Uranus. Of the existential shift. Sorry I'm late. Just needed it to be accurate. The card that fell, 3 of Wands. Yeah, we know our path. We send our messages. Now we're waiting for it to come back to us. Allow it to come when it needs to come. Allow it to come when it needs to come. And then there I have the Hermit, Cronus, God of time and patience. Once you stirred the recipe, once you made everything, now you just need to wait for it to cook. I will finish with this, with the Ace of Cups, of love, of purity. All right, it's 1 a.m. here. I'm waking up at, let's say, 4:30. My call time is 6 a.m. Who says actors' life are easy? I'm kidding. I'm not complaining. But I'm very happy to sleep less for you guys and for this, for my channel. Thank you, my seekers. I will see you in the monthly Taroscopes, in the extended, in the Tarot Masterclass, and soon enough for your readings for June.